Sonny's memory resonated through the generations in our family, and we, because of how this has all transpired, are very grateful for it.
He's the one person who you can't know except as everyone else reflects him. So he's special in a number of ways.
I was walking up the sidewalk at my house, and there was a strange woman standing on the front step. I inquired as to whether I could help her or not. She introduced herself as a Wilson, instantly recognizing the name, and she very quickly laid out what was transpiring with the Law Society, planning on granting these honorary degrees to these young men who died 100 years ago. And I was quite taken by it and began to realize that they genuinely were family. And at that point, I was immediately caught up in it. It's caught up every member of my family. It's been a great deal of fun, which will no doubt continue. And I think that's absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, when Jeff sent me an email and called me, and I was so excited, because I've had these boxes of things sitting there waiting for me to have the time to look through them and sort them. And suddenly, somebody else actually cared about Sonny, Maurice. It was a wonderful thing that this young man who'd had no life, essentially. It was so brief, and no chance to marry and have children and have a career. He's going to be remembered by more than just me. And I thought that was wonderful.
100 years later, we're going through all these boxes and photos of this boy's life and seeing what kind of man he was and what kind of family he had and wondering what he could have been. And now it's brought all these people together, and it kind of, in a way, makes his death a little bit more meaningful, having all these people years later come together and meet on his behalf. And it's just really cool that the Law Society is doing this, and I think it's just a real testament to the soldiers who died.
I am personally really looking forward to going to the ceremony that will, to me, cap Sonny's life and bring a nice completion to the mystery of who he was and why he died.
For someone who gave his life for his, king and country 100 years ago, we were able to make a connection with relatives that we never even knew existed. And there's a gift there that's even being passed on to a 16-year-old grandnephew of ours who is now addicted to genealogy and the history of his own past. So it's nice to think that someone's great tragedy still contributed to something good in today's world.